Hello and welcome to this short movie where we're going to take a look at health and treatments, but this month we're going to look more on the analysis side.
How can I break down the cases of mastitis?
Okay, if we go to the cow's head, we select health and treatments, you'll see that we have a specific report purely for mastitis. Now what you need to do when you first use this is go into properties and just make sure that the correct health conditions have been selected. So here we can see these are the ones that we want to pull out to use for this report. So let's say OK. And what it then shows us is a percentage breakdown of all the mastitis cases per month. The figure in red, those are the repeat cases. And if we look on the top right hand side, these are the ways that we can actually do the analysis. So we can look at incidents per month, we can look by month of calving, by days since calving, by lactation number, latest milk yield, and finally by status.
Can I look at the cows behind the figures?
Yeah, to do that we need to go to the grid. And here you'll see all the cows that have been included in the report. And if we left click on the cow number, you'll then see the repeat cases. So cow number 25 over this period has been a bit of a persistent offender. So let's go back to the report. And if you look on the top left, here we can see, if we just select that, that's the number of repeat cases broken down. And you can even look at it by quarter.
Can I do the same for lameness?
Yep, if we close that, it's a very similar report. So let's go into lameness analysis. Properties. So again, the same logic applies, that you have to select the correct codes. So let's say OK to that. You'll also notice on the top right hand side, if you want to break it down, so for example, instead of looking at all the lameness cases, you're actually able to filter it by a specific health condition. So if we just scroll up again, here we could select, for example, show me all the cases of foul in the foot or sole ulcer. So you have the ability to group them all together or to analyse them separately.
Can I produce a report showing all my animals that have had a specific vaccination?
Yeah, to do that, we need to go into health reporting. Okay, the first thing we need to do then is to go to the properties tab. Right, we can define the date range. So let's go back to, for example, 2015. So you can basically go back as far as you've got records. Then you need to select which animals are included. So we're looking for vaccination. So in this case, we'll just look at the young stock so we can take the cows off. Do you want to have a look at the historic animals?
No.
Or just those that are in the herd?
Just on the farm.
Okay, so next we need to go to the codes. Now if we look at category, basically you can look at all feet and leg problems. So a category is made up of health conditions.
Okay.
So we'll go from category now to health conditions, and now we can see that feet and legs can be broken down into abscesses, whatever it happens to be. But the example you asked for was a treatment. So select that,
yep.
And then we can be quite specific and we'll have a look, for example, at Rosavax. Okay. Now if we say OK to that, that will now pull out any animals that were vaccinated within that period.
Okay.
And if you then go to the summary tab, we then get a breakdown. Now one thing you may have not noticed, if we go to close and just go back into the properties, you're actually able, if we go to codes, to select all animals that have not had a vaccination. So we can look at the specific health conditions and treatments, but also animals that have not had that. Okay, if anybody's got any questions on any of the analysis to do with health and treatments, please call the office and we'll look forward to logging in and hopefully helping you.